This is Bruce Topper. He works in show business. He starred in thousands of feature-length films, but many of you have never seen his face. Many of you have heard, though, his very recognizable voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's Bruce Topper. I have all of his movies. Oh my god, is he here? Do you have him here? Do you think he'll sign my Bruce?
Bruce Topper, man. The guy's a golden god on the film. Oh, yeah. I can recognize that moaning anywhere. He makes all my favorite films.
He's like the most recognizable voice in porn, man. He's like the Ron Jeremy of voice.
Goodness, I didn't know you bent that way.
It's Bruce!
You know who Bruce is then?
Oh my god, absolutely. Oh my god, who doesn't know who Bruce Topper?
The legend. I know him.
Yeah, this is Bruce. I used to actually read his audiobooks with my mom.
Oh my god. Is he... Do you have him here?
G'day, I'm Bruce Topper.
Recognize him now? From 1984 to 2010, Bruce Topper translated over 500,000 voice-over dubs for explicit adult films. In 1998, he had firmly cemented his role as the #1 sought-after Australian adult film voice-over translator after he beat out tough competition for the Australian dub of Debbie Does Dallas, The Next Generation, Top Notch Bitches Volume 18, and of course, Plump Fiction.
Okay, but I might have to handcuff you and frisk you.
We caught up with Bruce in Canada.
Thank you very much, Bruce, for lending your time and your voice to this project.
No problems, mate. Doing it free, aren't I? Oh, that's what I think. Better check with me agent.
I hope you're doing it for free. That's what I was told. We don't have a lot of money. Bruce, briefly, could you tell us what a voiceover actor does?
Basically, after productions filmed here in America, Canada, more than likely America, we got to get it translated for us Aussies back home, and yeah, that's when I come in. Get over there and do my voice, put it in over the other actors.
God, when Bruce first came here from Australia, he was so wet behind the ears I thought he swam here. Kid didn't know stage left from a fluffer from a dirty Sanchez.
And what is a dirty Sanchez?
Oh, he's our chief electrician. His name is Sanchez, but we call him Dirty Sanchez because he bathes so irregularly.
Well, what you really have to realize about Bruce is that at the time he was making this inevitable rise to the top of the voice acting world, is that no one else, anywhere in the world, was doing the same kind of thing, or doing it the way he was doing it. These days you've got all sorts of knockoffs. You've got Tracy Copper, and Bilbo Crabtree, and Ronald McKnocker.
Oh, yeah.
None of these guys would even have a career in the business if it wasn't for Bruce.
So you could say that they owe their careers to him.
Absolutely. These guys would be working at the Australian version of McDonald's if it wasn't for him.
We'd hang out and, I got pregnant and I had a little Brucey. And, Roger wanted to do the right thing. He wanted to get hitched and stuff, and, I'm just not that kind of girl. I was with my boys for like 3 years and got to see my little boys start to get big and healthy, and then I split.
What was your first impressions of Bruce?
Oh my god, I thought he wouldn't last 5 minutes here, but he's made quite the name for himself with that goddamn golden voice of his.
By the time he was 3, he already sounded like velvet. At age 3, you wanted to rub up against his voice.
Can you tell us about the Cynthia incident?
Oh god, yeah. I can't believe you brought that up. Let's see. This would have been back in the late 90s. Now, Bruce was living high. And we'd just been out, a bunch of us, celebrating a new release. And this was back in those heavy drinking days. And so the next morning, Bruce comes in with a nasty hangover. Just fur on his tongue.
Eyes felt like they were going to fall out of my head. And yeah, we're just waiting on little old Cynthia.
Now we wait 10-15 minutes for her, but no Cynthia. Now an hour's gone by, and there's no lead female voiceover. Don't know what to do. Can't get a hold of her. But then Bruce pipes up.
Hang on a second. I'll do it.
You'll do what?
I'll do her lines.
Now he gets on the mic, and he does the best female voiceover I've ever heard. Over his own voiceover. Incredible. We all just looked at each other. You could have heard a pin drop. That man is a visionary.
You've been quoted before saying that what Bruce does is art.
Absolutely. And I've been grilled
Oh, really?
in academia for doing so by people who probably turn their nose up at the thought of a penis on the screen. Bruce, it's quite a tragedy that Bruce never managed to move beyond porn. The work he does, if I use a clouded metaphor, he's a Picasso or Matisse sitting on top of a gigantic pile of dung. That's the scale.
That's just a lie. I don't know who would say such a thing. That's a lie.
You are genuinely proud of him.
I am genuinely proud of my boy. In fact, I'm a little envious. It was the industry I always wanted to be in.
Really?
Kid really, really, really wants to break into generic voice work, but he can't because his name is so associated with some of the finest adult entertainment ever put to film.
Now, it's no secret you've always tried to break into mainstream voiceover work, Bruce, but your attempts have brought few successes.
Yeah, I tried doing some voiceover work for an ad once.
Hey, what you got there? A sanger? What's inside? You got some cucumbers?
Mm-hmm.
You got some gherkins?
Mm-hmm.
You got some bananas?
Mm-hmm.
And you topped it all off with some of my Manny brand mayo, didn't you? You like it? You like my Manny mayo in your mouth? Yeah, I bet you do, you dirty little whore. Manny brand mayo. Get some in your mouth today.
All I know is that he is the hardest working man in the industry. Man will grunt and moan and slurp and suckle and kiss and gasp for hours for peanuts. And you cannot take that away from him. Believe me, I've tried.
He completely changed the landscape of voiceover in pornography. And this is very Hollywood of me, but I have written several scripts in my part-time, and I would like to work with Bruce at some point. So Bruce, if you're watching...
You have to be, like, blind not to see that he's totally hot. I mean, any female would think so. Which is why I keep telling you, he should be in the porn industry. He should be in front of the camera. It shouldn't just be his voice you're hearing.
Bruce, has it ever, you ever thought about maybe moving towards the more visual end of pornography as, say, an actor?
On set.
Yeah.
Like, having sex for real.
Yeah.
With strangers.
Yeah.
No! Really? Ew. Yeah. No.
I love the way you make me lose control. The way, girl, you work this pose. I love the way you move your hips. Spread them wide, baby. Take this dick. Boy, you make me lose control. Say what? From my head to my toes. Oh, really? Riding on your pole. Like what?
You're right. The Midas touch of Bruce's throat.
Shit, I messed that up. Also, you have a funny accent. What are some of the titles of some of the films that you've produced over the years?
Our best-selling series is has to be Sex with Young Girls. That is up to number 59.
Beating fast, you're testing me to see how long I last.
Was the genesis from you, or
Oh, yeah.
pick it up from somebody else?
Oh yeah, it takes a brain like mine to come up with an idea like Sex with Young Girls.
Be aware, you're about to get
I started following his career, started farting his career. Nice. God damn it.
We all start farting somebody's career at one point or another.
Started farting his career.
Sweetheart, do you have something against the porn industry? Do you have a judgment you're not saying? Because you know what? What could possibly be wrong with, you know, giving people that kind of pleasure?
You make me lose control. The way, girl, you work.
You know what? In fact, I told him his work on Just Can't Get Enough of That Ass, number 37.
Yeah.
I mean, he made me cry. Sorry, come. Did I say cry? He made me come. Just buckets.
My pussy is bad. Feel her grab.
A little awkwardly in my... No, I'm just kidding. Get it down there. I'm just kidding.
Has hands. Don't worry, baby.
I'm also a great fan of jerk-off material. Jerk-off material. We were going for kind of a Snakes on a Plane title there, just like the title gives you exactly what you're gonna get. Jerk-off material.
I just went to this porn store the other day and they had his full collection. I was so excited. Try just...
I'm thinking about him right now.
Like, when I came on her face, I yelled cowabunga. Who the fuck does that? I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
I'm pushing it to you, feeling wicked to knees. You look confused.
How regular do you have your girls tested?
Once, twice a year. Yeah.
And that's standard practice?
No, should be once a week, but I'm cheap. Don't make me laugh.
It doesn't hurt. Continue putting in yo.
Coming!
I've got a large pizza here, extra sausage.
I didn't order any pizza, but I know what you can do with all that meat.
That is cream.
That's right. Hey, who's your friend over there in the towel?
Oh, that's my friend Mindy. She came over to take a shower.
This plot is ludicrous.
I think you might be cuter if you stop talking.
Snake eyes out! Fuck it.